Hello.
Hello, Charles. Little Sketch X. Eleanor Highland, Nightbot. Tuesday. Paranoid Ghost, Lloyd, Tati. I think Dionysia was here for a little bit. Sleepy Ram. Hello. How is everyone doing this fine time of the day? Because time zones exist and we're all having to deal with that.
Hello, everyone.
How are you? What's going on?
How
What are we
are
working
we?
on today? We're working on some abo.
Working on some Avo thumbnails because Bones was saying that I should probably figure out what designs I need for the illustration so I don't design extra.
So don't mind her just spoiling all of avo right now.
Don't worry.
Don't worry,
Don't
she
worry.
says.
I was surprised at how far I got in these thumbnails.
I'm kind of surprised too. I've never seen any of these.
Well, I'll draw all of them and then I'll get your feedback.
All right, sounds cool.
Yeah.
And oh, hey Tara, hello, and Anthony, and Cole Foxwell, of course.
Of course.
I should have grabbed water. I saw you guys all talking about sore throats. I'm like, oh damn, same.
Some water, sir.
Should fix that. I'm working on cross stitch again.
Very good.
I
Very
think I've
Bones
almost got a setup so that I can actually look at chat and do cross stitch at the same time.
You're like so close.
Yeah, I want to get one of those cross stitch scroll things. So like there's these, it's just like a wooden thing that you can put on your lap, and then you put the fabric on a scroll, and then you can just work at a section at a time, and it doesn't, you can do hands-free cross stitch. It sounds useful. And I found one, it's like $50 on Etsy with free shipping, so I think I'll do it. Versus like, oh no. So I was finally gonna get into quilting because I finally ordered a ruler because I lost my ruler. Still haven't found it. Gave up. Bought a new one. It was supposed to come tomorrow. What's the opposite? Yesterday. It was supposed to come yesterday, but it has been delayed again. So the universe just really doesn't want me to quilt. I don't know what's gonna happen when I work on my quilt, but it's
The quilt fabric just bursts into flame.
oh my god, for real though. I'm working on a zodiac themed quilt. I've been thinking about doing like little patches, but it's hard to find like designs, and embroidery's hard, and you know how it is. I need to like sit down and actually finally get the squares, and it's a whole ordeal, quilting is.
It is.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that whenever it happens. But by the time I get my quilt stuff, I'm not gonna want to quilt anymore.
I know, you're gonna be out of that phase.
Yeah, it's the same with my cross stitch. Is like I have this big project I want to start, but I need.
Take you years.
Yeah, it's probably gonna take me years, but like I wanted to start it, but I need like a larger fabric than what's offered because all the fabric in the nearby stores is like infinite in one direction basically, and sorry, the rolls only come in 18, like the bolts 18 inches, but the thing I want to do is something that's like, I think it's like 36 by 28 is what I need, so I can't get that out of an 18-inch bolt, so I had to order special, and that's not going to come until sometime in June. Like, it's no specific time in June either. It's just like in June. Like, oh, cool. Thanks, Amazon. And that's the worst part too, is I had to order on Amazon because like otherwise I'd have to buy an entire fabric bolt for like $200, and I don't really need an entire bolt of fabric. Like, the Amazon already has me ordering way more than I want to. I like your hair, Ursula. Oh, right. Ursula got a haircut.
I did. I got a haircut.
First time in
yesterday.
2021.
Yes.
Probably in 2 years.
Yeah.
First non-Ursula DIY haircut.
Yeah, I've chopped my own hair a little bit over since Yeah, because I don't think I got a haircut since like before I had surgery last year. So it's been
Yeah.
at least a year since I got a haircut.
You didn't get surgery last year. You got it in 2019.
No. I got it at the beginning of 2020.
Oh, okay, you're right.
Yeah.
So it's over a year.
Yeah, over a year.
So?
Sometime in June. Yes.
So tell about the haircut.
Oh, I was sitting here at home minding my own business when
Hatter's off.
when Bones' mom appeared. And she was like, hey.
As she often does.
As she often does. Last time she appeared, she brought cake. So
Yes.
very lovely. But she showed up and she was like, do you want a haircut? And I was like, what?
You were like, no, it's fine.
I was like, no, it's fine.
I'm like, freaking go get a haircut. You constantly complain about, you're like, oh, I can't wait to get a haircut. I can't wait to get a haircut.
So I don't want to go into a salon.
Yeah, well, obviously.
And so apparently she had like a friend who was there offering haircuts, and she got her hair done. And so I went and got my hair done, and it was nice.
Yeah.
And now I have cute hair again. The hairdresser said I did an okay job with cutting my hair. I think she was being nice. She was like, you did a good job. And I was like, I did? And she was like, yeah, there's only like an inch difference at the front and the back. And I was like, that seems like a lot.
That sounds pretty good for like doing your own hair as an amateur. Or still just can't take a compliment.
I cannot. Never compliment me, only insult me. Thank you.
Okay, guys, let's insult her, so let's go.
Let's do it.
It's
Tell
been
me
a
your word.
year since we three had our synced surgeries.
Since we synced up.
It's been a year.
Yeah.
Because I had it in February, so it's been a while for me.
Yeah.
But yours was forward.
Yeah,
For
because
that
I had it 2 weeks before yours.
That's true.
So yeah, mine was end of January.
Wowzers,
Surgery
guys.
gals.
Surgery club.
Let's go.
Let's be surgerized.
Um,
The Amazon, haha.
Sorry, I'm waiting for my tablet pen to charge.
Oh,
It was out of charge, so I gotta wait a bit.
at least you didn't give yourself a bald spot. Oh no. Yeah, she's been cutting my hair, and I think it's good enough. Like,
I'm glad you're not picky.
it's really not. Short hair, you know, it goes back immediately.
It grows out a little bit. And
It
looks
costs
cute.
too much to upkeep short hair. Like,
I was shocked by the price that the hairstylist did, because she cut your mom's hair, and your mom has like a pixie cut.
yeah,
So like a
but pixie cuts usually cost the same as long haircuts
that's true.
because pixie cuts are different than like quote unquote men's cuts.
Yeah.
Because pixie cuts are meant to grow out good,
True.
whereas men's cuts are just like frequent, short, shave, done. But pixie cuts are a lot more work
Oh,
to make.
I didn't know. I assumed they were the same because it was short hair.
No, there's like there's like layers and stuff to it.
That's true.
Whereas mine's just shaved. You just shave it nice and evenly.
Yep.
And then blend in the hair, and that's it. But no, pixie cuts can go for a while before they look bad.
That's true. I was tempted to ask for like a fancy haircut, but I was like so flustered at the surprise haircut that I was like, just trim it. But yeah, very affordable compared to going to a salon, which would have been like triple the price that I paid.
Yeah.
Layers like an onion. Listen, layers are so helpful. I have really thick hair, so it gets so heavy, and having layers really just makes it easy to manage.
Yeah, just like you, it's heavy.
Thank you.
Everything about this girl is heavy. Heavy emotions.
You decided to stop avoiding your comic and join the live stream? Yes, Purple Puddles. Woo, I love your username. Yes, work on your comic.
I'm slowly sinking into the couch.
Oh no. Goodbye, Bones.
So Ursula decided when we're doing our thing.
I did. We're
Yeah.
doing our 24-hour comic stream on June 26th. So I guess 26th to the 27th.
Yes. So the June comic comic critique is going to be a week earlier
Yes.
than usual.
So that'll be, I think, on the 19th of June.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll make a post in the Discord to our
And on the
critique buddies.
Patreon, blah blah blah.
Blah blah.
We.
Yeah. So we'll announce it properly. But yeah, we're gonna do a 24-hour stream next month. I'm excited.
You're welcome to join.
Yeah.
It's literally in June.
Yeah.
So it would be with June.
Exactly.
It's impossible to be Juneless in June. So you guys can also join us and make 24-hour comics. The goal is to make 24 pages in 24 hours.
Yes, and you have to write and draw it all in 24 hours.
Yes.
You can stay up with us and go nuts.
It's the stupidest thing because I'm up late into the night. So if I was an artist, it would work out.
I know.
And she can be up in the morning.
Because I'm an early riser.
Oh my god, I'm gonna puke.
Same.
I'm gonna write at like 6 a.m. and then I'm gonna go to sleep.
That's fine.
Go back to sleep and you can do everything without me.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're lucky because we're a team.
Yes, if you're doing it by yourself,
You'll just die.
rest in peace.
R.I.P.
We'll miss you.
Yeah. I remember that June tried to do it along with us.
Oh,
And they
right.
fell asleep.
Yeah, that's fair. It's a hard time.
Yeah.
I was ready to pass away at the end. Like, the last, 2 hours are so hard to get through. Like, you're just exhausted. And your head hurts.
Well, if you finish it before 24 hours.
True.
We should probably not do a lineless style this time. But lines is hard too. Should do spot colors. Like 3 color.
There you go.
Because we already committed to color. Like, we gotta have some colors in this anthology.
Exactly. But yeah, 3 color. We'll do black and white with 1 color pop. There you
go. Last time I stayed up 24 hours, it was
Same.
like 2 years ago.
24-hour stream.
Oh my god, the 24-hour stream. Well, it was the worst too because we had technical difficulties. Because that was before we had internet that could handle
Yes.
streaming.
Yes.
I don't know how we managed to stream in the past.
It was so frustrating, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember what it kept going down and Bones was swearing.
Oh my god. Because I was trying to write the comic
I
while
know.
fixing the internet. And we were like, do we just not do this? Womp.
Or make it to Canada by then, you have to do 48 pages. Yes.
Well, it seems like Canada is going to be Ontario is probably going to be locked down
Until
for most
July,
of, until July. Because, it says until June 2nd, but let's be real, it's getting delayed again.
They said that. They said it was going to be open a month ago, so.
They should just be honest with us.
They really should. I'd be fine if they're we're staying locked down until July, but it sucks to be
Maybe?
maybe, and then they move it, and you're well,
Because you look at it, and it's supposed to be 4 to 6 more weeks in order to avoid a 4th wave.
yes.
My goodness. Do you recommend taking some shortcuts with backgrounds? I have to draw so many
Yeah.
fern leaves.
Take some,
Oh yeah, it
Take
definitely
some-
takes shortcuts.
cut some corners, make a leaf brush.
Leaf brush.
Yeah, make a
Sorry,
brush.
I'm just laughing at leaf brush because I used to just use that in Photoshop as a kid. That was my favorite thing to do. It's
Yes.
just spray paint with leaf brush.
Yes.
How is this working? It's amazing.
But totally, yeah, make a leaf brush, copy and paste old backgrounds so you can reuse, do it.
Yeah.
Comics take a long time. It's okay to cut some corners. Because no one's going to notice but you. And pedantic people who are...
Not worth your time.
Exactly. Do you absolutely need... No, you don't absolutely need them. They're helpful because your story can be very confusing without backgrounds.
You don't need
you don't
them.
need them. You could write a story.
But you don't need characters either, you know?
Yeah, they're good to have.
They have their uses. Yeah, you can definitely go overboard with backgrounds too.
I've seen people make character designs and turn that into a brush for crowd shots. Yes, that's a great plan.
It's comics. Come on, like,
Blob backgrounds.
you only live so long.
Exactly.
They're still waiting for her tablet to charge.
Yeah, I'd probably be able to draw now.
They're still like, oh no.
They're gonna be mad at me.
I don't know. They seem pretty chill, these guys. I don't
You
know.
guys just like listening to us talk.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's sweet.
I think they like us.
They
I'm
like
just
me.
vibing.
Just vibing.
Cross stitching. What's the stitch? Bwomp, bwomp, bwana. Did I do it?
You did it.
I did it.
Proud of you. Man, oh man.
I need to work on mice stuff. Because
Yeah.
technically I can put 2 mice together to bang.
Oh, dang.
Hopefully they like each other. Gotta make some baby mice. What do you think, guys? I hope so. I should start a vlog channel, my mouse vlogging channel. I should get back into vlogging, I say every frickin' day. Because I was gonna vlog the move, but the camera was dead, so I didn't.
Yeah,
So, like, we haven't even done a tour of this new house.
you're right.
We gotta clean it up, it's kind of a mess.
Listen.
But listen, you know? We still haven't fully unpacked either.
Yeah.
But apparently my parents haven't either, and they've been living in that house for literal years.
Exactly.
There's like just a certain amount of stuff that just doesn't get unpacked.
It's just stuff you don't need, but you want just in case, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I caved and bought another tripod. I got my tripod for $1.
Hell yeah.
I need to get we need to get a second webcam, and figure that out before the stream, the 24-hour stream, because it's probably good to have both of us on stream.
That's true.
Finally do that, because we have a tripod that we can put a camera on to look at me.
Exactly.
But
Just need another camera.
yep, I need to look into that. Any tips for crafting a personality, like for a protagonist or antagonist? No.
No.
A personality. A lot of things inform personalities. Like a good starting point is to look at like archetypes you like, and then as you figure out like the backstory of your character and their motivations, that'll start informing their personality a lot more. Sorry, I'm so like chill, vibing today.
Just vibe.
I'm just vibing, as opposed to vibrating. I was up till 4 a.m. It was one of those nights.
Oh no.
Yeah. It was something. It was something to behold. Oh my god, why are we doing this to me? Sorry, I'm talking to my cross stitch. I gotta start a crafting channel.
Yeah, gotta monetize your hobbies.
Yeah, exactly. No, just so I can find my people, my crafty people.
Oh, I see, I see.
I made our Discord into a community. I don't know what this does. Apparently you can apply for partnership, but it sounds like they reject people all the time, and I'm too sensitive to rejection, so I don't really want to do it.
That's fair.
Characters are neat. That's my hot take. What do you guys think? Ursula, tell us all about art. What are you working on here?
Is
Oh, you're working on some
stinky.
Avo. This weekend she's gonna finish the covers so I can order the prototypes.
Yes, we were finally gonna print
The
the
magpie.
Magpie.
Because we also gotta get some prototypes of the hard copies, the hard covers.
Yes.
And then I can finally order the giant shipment of
Yeah.
all of them. And then I can ship them out. And then we can finally have them in the store. Yeah. I just want to fill our Etsy with more stuff.
Same.
This is like our goal every year.
Like, man, we're gonna make stuff, and then we're like,
Me. It's hard. We
I don't
get
wanna do
distracted by giant projects. If you turn your Discord into a community Discord, you can make your update channel so people can get updates in their own servers. Oh. I know I have like... I always listen to music and disassociate and start pacing, then accidentally make a million different characters. Ugh, mood. I don't really make characters when I disassociate.
No.
No. I'm thinking, it's not disassociating. Like, yes, I'm not connected to reality, but it's on purpose. It's called imagining. Ursula doesn't disassociate, apparently. Apparently she's not disassociative. Me,
Well,
I am.
I feel like everyone disassociates a little bit
As a treat.
as a treat, but mine's not like a
Problem.
problem for me.
You just
It
get...
used to be. I remember I used to just like disappear in conversations with
Yeah.
people. I just like anxiety out.
Yeah. Ejector seat.
Exactly. I'm in space now. Bye.
Goodbye.
But I think
Yeah.
I've gotten better since getting medicated.
That's good. I don't know if I'm better. Probably not. It's terrible when someone pulls you out of your purposeful disassociation. Okay, it's just thinking, guys. Disassociating is like a panic attack. Okay?
Yeah.
Like zoning out, that could be meditation, okay? There's difference.
Yeah.
Like meditating on some character thoughts, that's different. People can't just accidentally pull me out of my disassociation. Me disassociating in my university interview? There you go. Oh man. I'm just embroidering flowers. They're so cute.
It's lovely.
It's so pretty. I can't wait to have it all done. And then I can stare at it. Do 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 do. This is the one that's used in the H-Bomber guy video with about Ruby.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
noticed.
realize.
You can always pick them out.
Yeah.
This, I think this song starts playing when he's doing his thing. Huh. I want to rewatch that video. It's like a comfort video.
Yeah. That was me with his pathologic video.
Yeah.
There's a bit where I just watched it over and over again.
I've been a daydreamer my whole life. Daydreaming is fun. Yeah, daydreaming is like different. Because
Like-
daydreaming is you're still kind of like, you're not connected to the world, but it's not like a, because disassociating is basically a quiet internalized panic attack.
Yeah.
Because it's like a fight, flight, freeze. It's the freeze. Whereas a panic attack is usually flight.
Yes.
It's your body going pop, 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 pop. Gotta go. Punch people, get out of the way. H-Bomber guy's gonna release another video soon. Wow, that's cool. Disassociation. Disassociation can be dangerous, and shouldn't be equated with zoning out. Yeah. It's difficult. Like I get people like not knowing the difference. Cause like sometimes you think you're just zoning out, but you're disassociating.
Yeah.
Like it's difficult. I understand. Disassociation is so dangerous. I once disassociated on the street. Oh no, that is dangerous. The wildest one is derealization. Okay, depersonalization too is also pretty wild. But I get I realize I get the derealization one. That one's freaky. For me, I even hallucinate when I disassociate. I don't know. I'm sorry. It sucks. To say the least.
Yeah.
I've always been a bit too daydreamy and kind of disconnected, and I'm pretty time blind. But I feel like it's different from disassociation. It's more an anxiety thing. That might be disassociation if like you're daydreaming to like if it's an escapism type thing. It's kind of similar. Like the difference with like you can I'm a daydreamer too, but like daydreamers. Okay, that's actually hard. I'm actually curious now because like especially as a kid, I think I did some like dangerous daydreaming where like I'm not paying attention to my surroundings because I'm just like thinking about things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be like mentally dangerous, if that makes sense. Like I'm not in mentally a bad place, but you still can daydream to the point of like it being a problem with your life. I think that's probably an ADHD thing, which I probably have. Because, like, I can be, like, so not paying attention to, like, what's going on around me that, like, I've walked into a cop car.
Yeah.
It was a forensic van. I walked into it.
Just imagining there's, like, someone in the van and then they hear bunk.
I don't think anyone was in the van. It was just kind of, like, along the sidewalk because it couldn't fully fit into the... It was sticking out on the sidewalk where I'd usually walk, and I wasn't paying attention because I was just kind of thinking about anime probably. And then I just like walked into it like thump. And I thought, oh my god, bones, really? Like that's the kind of daydreaming I do that I don't think is I'm gonna ask my therapist. I'm a huge escapism person. Because, like, disassociation is different. Because it's not just daydreaming. It's like your brain, you're so stressed out that your brain just leaves the situation.
Yeah.
Like, it's a complete, like, shutdown of, like, what's going on. Like, because, like, what it basically is like, if you were, like, a little mouse. Okay, we're going to do mouses.
Okay.
We're going to do mice.
We're little mice.
If you're a little mouse and a cat has caught you and you've tried to escape the little cat claws, and it didn't work, like, and then you're stuck, like, there's nothing you can do, and you just play dead and hope the cat leaves you alone, that's disassociation. Whereas like a panic attack is more like trying to run away. But in the case and fight is beating up the cat. But when it comes to disassociation and panic attacks, there's no cat, right? Like it's a mental cat you're running from, or it's a mental cat that your little mousy self is caught in. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like you could like be exposed to like a trigger and it's like a cat has got you and now you're just going to play dead. And it's the reason that your body does that is cuz like, well, you're in the cat's claws and it's going to really hurt when the cat makes you dead. So your body's like, well, let's not be connected to that.
Let's go somewhere else.
Let's go somewhere else safe, and we can die in peace. So that's disassociation, and that's why that's really crap. Like, that's why it's such a bad feeling. Because your brain literally thinks that you're in grave danger and needs to protect you by numbing your entire mental and physical faculties.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate when my mental cat catches me. It do be like that, though. Like, that's literally what it is. Watching this stream while not touching my comic.
Work on your comic.
Yeah. Don't let that mental cat catch you.
Exactly. Mental mice need mental swords.
Yes.
Yes.
In your mind, you are a little mouse,
Yeah.
and there is a cat who is after you.
Yeah.
Neither of you exist, and it's making you distressed. Mental mouse army. Bagel's so cute. I love her.
She's such a good little mouse.
I have to clean out and make a little home for like them to be born in, and I should probably order more Tupperware, but to make little tiny mouse houses
Yes.
until I rehome baby mice. Like, if I have too many boys, they're going to snakes. I'm sorry to say.
Inside you is Tom and Jerry. You're having a panic attack. Yes.
Do you guys remember the Tom and Jerry movie where they talk? I loved that movie as a kid.
I don't think I've seen it.
They sing and dance. It's an orphan child. One is screaming, the other is screaming. They both are screaming. My screams are scary. Apparently mice squeak a lot. I haven't heard it.
I haven't heard it either. Our mice
I'm
are
sure
very quiet.
I'm sure they're gonna squeak a lot when we're with a boy mouse. Because apparently the girls are completely in control of all reproduction.
Good.
They have lots of defense mechanisms. And they tell boys off. Matic is upstairs yelling. I guess there's usually only one boy. Girl boss mouse.
Rope.
It's a little nerve-wracking. I hate introducing animals to each other.
I know, it's so stressful.
Gotta get my spatula ready. Usually it should be fine. Like, it's very rare for like a male mouse to attack a lady mouse.
You get your spatula ready.
Yeah, to like separate them without getting cut up.
Oh, I see. I was like, what, are you gonna whack them? Like, that
Hey.
seems inhumane.
It's like how you have a bucket of water to make dogs stop fighting. Or you drop a pan and they're like, whoa, what is that? It's weird. It's very counterproductive when you introduce rodents. Because I always assumed you show them you put them on a big place where they can get away from each other. But if they can't get away from each other, it's usually better.
Huh.
Because then they can actually interact.
Figure things
Because
out.
yeah, usually one gets really frustrated if the other is running away and will like attack them to pin them down to smell them.
Oh my god.
They're like, oh my god, stop running away. I just want to smell your butt. But if they're in a
God.
small area, they can just work it out.
I see. How do you plan a page? You sit there and you think, and you touch your little temples. And you
We're
think
very
really hard.
useless today, apparently, as far as like advice goes.
I'm basically figuring out page plans. These are like full page illustrations, but like
Illustrations are hard.
it is like sometimes I just like I'll start drawing something and I'll be like, that won't work, and I have to like erase it and rethink it. Sometimes if you're really stuck, it helps to just draw a bunch of different ideas and just
I was
Pick
gonna
your
say
favorite.
draw a bunch of different dogs.
draw all the dogs.
Draw every dog you can imagine.
I want to say I love your videos.
Oh, thank you.
Aw, I've always done art but never learned writing.
I've learned that. I always assumed there was a million writers out there who like just can't draw, but it seems like the opposite is also true.
Listen, comics, you wear so many hats.
So many hats. You're like a haberdashery.
We love Bones and Ursu in this house.
It's our house, so you should. Feels weird if you don't love us.
I mean, I'm sure there's people who see us and don't love us.
No, not true.
What? We're just that adorable?
We're 100% lovable. Don't you come at me like this. I have depression.
Oh, sorry.
Everyone loves me.
Everybody.
I am completely 100% lovable and the best artist of all time.
Oh, dang.
I drew the magpie.
Well, now I feel obligated to love you, so I take it back. Charlie.
I'm Charles. I'm funny. I'm a funny guy. Ugh, I'm starving. I forgot to eat again.
Gosh dang it, go eat
Oh
some
my
food.
god, why are you always on my case, woman? Eat food, drink water,
Oh,
go to
no.
the bathroom, have a shower.
Take care of yourself or whatever.
Baka baka baka.
Whenever I introduce my male cat Paul to kittens, or really any cats younger than him, he will instantly try to snuggle them. Oh, Paul.
Amalthea is letting Miku sit closer to her
Yes.
recently,
She's like, you can sit beside me. But
and I
don't
won't hit
look
at
at
you.
me. Yeah.
Yeah, don't look at me. Don't follow me. Don't smell me.
You can sit right there.
And the kitten's like, okay. I can't wait to find all three of them cuddled in a
know.
pile. Like, I know what's gonna happen. Like, she wasn't good with Lear when they were kittens.
That's true. Amalthea's a little standoffish.
She's more of a cat than Lear
He
is.
has boundaries. Lear does not.
Lear's like, oh man, this cat doesn't have boundaries, just like me. And then they wrestle away.
How do you have the feeling for it? Like, when is it wrong? Do you just feel it? What are indicators for bad panel layout? With your panel layout, it helps to understand, like, the rules of composition. So, like, if you look at it and you're like, this is a bad composition, that's, like, a first indicator. Another indicator with panels is you want, visually for the elements to point you towards the next panel. Or off the page if it's the last panel. So yeah, if you're reading it and then like there's an element that's like throwing you in the wrong direction, or like everything is like crammed off into the edges of the composition, if sometimes things feel boring, like it's like too symmetrical and I don't want it to be symmetrical, or like everything's really flat, it can feel weird. I unfortunately, yeah, my answer is kind of like you get a feel for it, but it really helps to like understand composition and design rules.
You gotta study.
You gotta study.
You gotta be learned. Already done? What? My writing isn't as good as my art. Only learned to start writing comics 5 years ago, but never actually did much writing. Sure, it's better than you think it is.
Yeah.
Everyone's their worst critic, unless they're not.
Unless you're
Like a cult hit.
cult.
No, like a cult hit, you know,
Oh.
where they have like inflated sense of self and everyone loved it.
I see.
Like what's his face, Breen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
you get me.
I get you. If you have like a, what are those called? Where you have a project that you're like the star of. It's bad.
Vanity project.
That's it, a vanity project.
Yeah.
I'm so confused on my book sizing. I start drawing the final pages on the default size of my program, but what if I don't end up liking the size? It helps to look at like book sizes if you're planning to print.
Yeah, and you also have to pay attention to the fact that print's its own thing. Like, because there's bleeds, there's the margins, especially as your book gets thicker.
Yes.
Because while you might have a 6x9 sized book, sometimes like as much as like a centimeter of that might actually not even be actual art.
Yeah.
I just put like a color bar down the spine.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
'Cause
difficult.
if you have a thick book, you need space where the pages meet in the middle so that your artwork isn't getting caught in there when someone opens the book.
Yep. That's such a pain.
I know.
That's going to be a pain with 9-point.
I should start accounting for that.
6x9 is usually a nice size for comics, and it's usually most printers can do it pretty easily.
Yep. But if you're really not sure where to start, look at like the printer you want to use and just see what they recommend for sizes. Like, what do they have available? You know.
6x9 is nice because it's shippable too.
Yeah.
Nice size to ship.
Yeah. Is
Like-
6x9 or is it 5x7? That's like the paperback, like US standard. or something.
6x9 is trade paperback.
Yeah.
And then there's like pocketbook.
Right.
Quiet. Sorry, she's
Yelling.
upstairs yelling. She wants to be hanging out outside because my mom's dog is outside.
Just like, let's
She
be
wants to go
friends.
outside and yell. But like they don't even play.
They don't. They
They
just,
like just stand near each other and she just wants to stand near him.
That's friendship. How goes the cross stitching?
It's good. I'm almost done all the flowers.
Heck yeah.
And then I can just work on large swaths of black.
Yes.
Yeah. Then it'll all be done. And then I can move on to my next project. My third ever cross stitch.
Heck yeah.
So this is my second. Do 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 do.
I'm struggling with this one composition, so I should just move on and do it later.
Yeah. That sounds like a good idea.
'Cause I don't have ideas for it. So just thinky.
I should go grab water and food because I'm dying.
You should, sir.
Okay, I'll do it.
Do it. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, sorry, I'll go full screen. There you go.
Flowers.
Look how cute that is.
So many flowers.
So cute.
I'll go get nutrition.
Go get nutrition and hydrate. Speaking of hydration, let's see. Any advice for when you do a sketch that's good, but you don't want to do the line art or color it? You just like the sketch, but don't want to finish it. That's fine. Listen, if you have a sketch and you like it and you don't want to go farther with it, just post it. People want to see sketches. And you can always put it aside, and if you decide later you want to work on it, that's totally fine. There's no one saying you have to finish every piece of artwork you do. You don't. You don't gotta. I'm just opening all the windows. It's hot today. Do you have any tips for how to plan a double spread with one big illustration so it doesn't come out weird when you export? If you're exporting it digitally, I would just make like a just a canvas size that covers 2 pages, and then export it that way. But if you're talking about like printing it later, you'd have to account for the book gutter, not meaning like the space between panels on your comic, but like the actual gutter of the book, where the pages meet the spine. Yeah, you'd have to like know how much space you need In that case, you might just need to, like... just do tests, I guess. Like, yeah. Because unfortunately, if you have a spread, like, it's gonna be eaten a little bit by the spine. So yeah, I'd probably just make sure you don't have any, like, super important details in that section. And yeah, and just test it, like, get a prototype printed of your book to see how it looks. Hey, bitter cake. Oh good, I hope that was helpful. Well, that's the thing with like bleed and gutter and stuff when you're printing is like just make sure that your really important elements can't get cut off when printing. So like don't stick your speech bubbles up in the corner where they're gonna get cut in half by like in the printing process. Make sure there's like some buffer space between the edge of the page and like important elements. I don't finish everything. There's plenty of sketches that I have that I haven't finished for years. Hell yeah. Sketching is just good. It's just fun. Aw, good. Oh, happy gone. Hello. Oh, I got a kiss. I'm getting punched. Oh, okay. What are you making? What kind of food? Savory food? Sweet food? Vegetable?
Food. I don't finish everything. Why not?
He's such a mystery. He won't tell me anything. Okay. Okay. Be a concept artist like me, then you never have to finish anything. Exactly. You just need to get the concept across and you're good. Need a bit more canvas. Avo, heck yeah. It's the worst. Being a superhero without superpowers. Oh, which is worse? Being a superhero without superpowers or having superpowers you can never use? How would I be a superhero without superpowers? Well, I guess if it's like Batman or Iron Man, you could have inventions. Wise words from my tutor. To present the idea of an eye, you don't have to render out a friggin' eye for hours. Just draw a circle with a dot. Exactly. That is a good point you have there, Jorl. Batman doesn't have powers? Yeah. I know, I was like, then you're just a normal human.
I can say I have superpowers I can't use.
That's true.
It's like, yeah, I could turn invisible.
I just can't use it.
I just can't.
I like the axe drawing. Oh, good. It's a good drawing. I drawed it. Does anyone else have other questions? I'm here to answer them for you. It always annoys my cousin when I don't finish a piece and it's just a sketch or half done. Tell your cousin that Ursula says it's okay.
I got peanut butter and jelly.
Yummy! Delicious. Which is worse, living the same day over and over again or losing your memory every day? I feel like I'd rather live the same day over and over again.
No, that sounds horrible.
Is it? Is that better
Stuck
than...
in a time loop forever and you're aware of it?
Yeah.
That's awful. No way. I'd rather just have a blissful... I'd rather be in 50 First Dates than Groundhog Day. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
What if it was the worst day of your life?
Well, that would suck. But after a while, you can just do whatever because you're like, tomorrow is going to reset. So I can do whatever. Finishing stuff sucks. Sketching is the only fun part. What was the original plot of Avo about? Bones is eating, so I'll come back to that. Some advice for someone who wants to be a comic artist but is kind of new in this. Write your script, then do thumbnail sketches, which should look like this, but a comic page. Really quick. And then pencil and ink. And you have a comic. I definitely recommend writing a script so that you don't write yourself into a corner. If you are starting out in comics, I recommend doing a small project. So it's very tempting to do large projects that are like thousands of pages long, but thousands of pages will take you like literally a decade to make. So start small. A small story usually has like 1 to 2 main characters, and a small comic can range from like a couple pages to like 200 pages. That's a small comic. And 100 pages, if you do 2 comic pages a week, is about a year of work. So keep that in mind when you're working on it. However, if you are someone who your only comic idea that you love, that is your magnum opus, is like 1,000 pages long, don't let me stop you from making it. Live your life. I can't tell you what to do. What's the hardest thing about earning money by doing
Because if you
comics?
forgot every day, you could make a notebook for yourself to remember and like move forward. Because you can never make progress if the same day happens over and over. Like, I get tired if the week feels like it's the same day over and over, and I am making progress.
Fair.
And you can never die. I want to die one day.
Is it Memento where he's got like writing all over him because he forgets stuff? That's gonna be Bones. What's the hardest thing about earning money by doing comics? Earning money.
One is having just a disability, the other is purgatory.
True. Listen, I want to be in purgatory. Just let my soul burn. It's hard to make money in comics. If you are getting into webcomics, just do it for fun. Don't expect to get money out of it because it's very difficult. It's a bunch of the same people passing $50 around. Like, do comics because it's fun. There's way easier stuff you could do if you want to make money. If you're doing a big project as your first comic, break it down into smaller stories so you can take breaks. Totally. Bone's gonna look like one of those doodle bears. Ursula chose purgatory over my life. I'm thinking of starting small, but I wonder if my comic is too small. Too small isn't like...
Okay, I can talk about Avo now.
Okay, what's the original Avo about?
Oh, I am eating stuff.
You fool.
I thought it would take a bit longer for you to get me a question.
Well, you
I'll be
messed
back
up.
in 10 seconds.
Okay. You inhale that food. Man, comics is hard. I don't know. Comics can be as short as like a single panel, like, so nothing's too short. I guess like you want to make sure you can have a satisfying story within the length that you're doing, but sometimes that means like you need to pare out things that are too big to fit in your story. Like, for example, if you have like 14 different characters and you plan to do it in like 50 pages, that's possible. Make it one character. My first project is a bit big, so I'm breaking it into 3 parts.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay, hi Bones.
Bold of you. Oh my god. Bold of you to assume Avo originally had a plot. Because I originally wrote it like during Girl Guides, and I had lined paper and I started. Let me think. Because I think the original plot, I mean, one similar thing is there's a big evil guy who's returning. A Tallow. He's been a thing. So a Tallow's returning, and in order to stop him, I think they needed like 7 stones from the 7 sages that would like go into a sword. And then they could kill him. And the main character is like a self-insert.
Of course.
Yeah. That's the original Evo. It's a lot less interesting. It was just me being Zelda. Well, not Zelda. I was Link. But you know. I don't know. It wasn't that exciting. I wrote it when I was 12. It later got it got bigger and more confusing as I aged up. Bones invented Infinity War. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, no one's ever thought of collecting stones before.
Yeah, no one.
Is Girl Guides like Girl Scouts? Yeah. It's basically Canadian Girl Scouts. I was technically in Pathfinders, which is like older Girl Guides. Because there's only 6 of us. Because by the time you're like a teenager, there's not many people left in your Girl Guide troop.
Yeah.
Talos snaps his fingers and Juliet dies. Ugh. Juliet really wasn't in the original Avos. Like she kind of was, but she was a different character who I absolutely hated and gave no respect to.
Juliet doesn't deserve respect.
Juliet really doesn't deserve respect. You're right. Thank you. Thank you for clearing that up. Faria's been in it since the first draft. Faria.
You're right.
I think I spelt her name stupider though. Tria. Tria's like my oldest OC ever. She's the Earth Sage. Her name is like a tree.
Wasn't Aaron in the first one too?
Yes, Aaron, the Wizard of Winds.
Yes.
Yes. I have like a recording that I've been meaning to like make like an animatic of me reading the very first Avo.
We need to do that. It's such a fun idea.
Yeah. I call it Glitter Avo because it's all written in glitter pen.
Heck yes.
It's slowly disintegrated. So it needs to be preserved in animatic form. It's like Tria dies in the original. And that's what like spurs the main character. Who doesn't have a name. Her name is like nameless. She never got a name. Really cool. Yeah, that's what starts it. Ekato's been in the since the beginning, which is not what you'd expect. Because Ekato is just a bartender in current Avo. Just a bartender. I mean, he's a talking cat with wings.
Yeah,
he used to be a fairy. Like, that's
really?
Well, the fairy in the original books of Avo, it's I mean, props to me for not just making Navi, but yeah, wouldn't Ekato just have started out as Navi then?
Yeah, basically.
Because he's a little cat. Well, he was like a little cat with like demon wings, little bat wings before.
He had bat wings.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Now he's like a bartender with little like bird wings.
A cat with bat wings just sounds like an OC I'd make now.
It does. Or maybe he had fairy wings and there was like another. I don't know. I know it was a cat and it wasn't like a direct Navi ripoff. It was just a slight Navi ripoff. Oh, there was like a tree full of bugs. That was just like straight up. Yeah, because like it starts in the forest with Nameless. So basically like the Kokiri forest. And then she goes off on her adventure and she goes to a ranch. And then then I don't know what direction I went in because it does not follow Lon Lon Ranch. So thank for that. But that's where you meet Aaron. It's a whole thing. I need to make the animatic. I need to.
You do it. Drawn by Bones.
How did you started this comic artist work? Not sure.
Oh, how did you start in comic artist work? We just started making webcomics in 2012. We just launched our first webcomic.
I love Legends of Zelda too. Oh my god, yeah. Legend of Zelda is like my absolute favorite thing. My favorite is see, before I used to rip off like Ocarina of Time, but now everything I write is just straight up Wind Waker rip off. Like there's like entire plot lines just pulled from Wind Waker that I just place into 9 now. I just love Daphne's Hansen. What's his face? King of the Red Lions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I love kings. Like I guess I also like Asgore kind of for those reasons, but I love like tragic king stories.
Yeah, those are fun.
Where they've made a mistake and now they linger. And we must move forward. Beyond their past mistakes and whatever. Yeah, and then they smooch Ganon.
Yes. My fave. I mean, your career. Yeah, we basically just we were fresh out of high school and we just started posting comics. And then from there, like yeah, from there we just like we applied to anthologies. We ran an anthology. We started our YouTube channel. Helped a lot.
I didn't watch the direct. I don't really care. Like, take their time, right? I imagine it takes a long time to make a video game. So, yeah.
I mean,
I don't like to get hype about games that aren't out.
yeah.
Because even if it's a Zelda game, it could be Skyward Sword. You don't know. You don't know if Breath of the Wild 2 is just going to be a Skyward Sword moment. So you don't want to get too hype. Because everyone loved Skyward Sword when it came out. Even though it sucked. I've actually not played Skyward Sword. I don't have any interest. I'm a Wind Waker boy, and I love the Twilight Princess manga.
It's really good.
This is a really good manga. Like, it's so pretty. It's so pretty, and it's so edgy. It's everything I wanted from Skyward Sword. Not Skyward Sword, sorry, Twilight Princess, but actually done, you know? It because there's actual blood and people getting their arms cut off and dying. Like, it's everything you expected from Twilight Princess, but it actually happens in the manga. It's really cool.
Nice.
And it's all like edgy, and we got moody Link here. But he's also like not so moody that it's like frustrating. He's kind of cute. He's cute moody.
Yeah.
He's cutie.
Cutie.
Yeah. I love Skyward Sword. It's fine. If you guys like Skyward Sword, that's cool. I've never played it, so I have no right to say whether or not it's good or bad. Actually, I've played it a bit. I suck at motion controls, guys. I'm gonna be real. I didn't like Breath of the Wild at first either, so I'm sacrilegious over here. I now love it. It just took me a while to get into it because I'm used to the more traditional Zelda games. And I've never been really an open world dude, and I don't exactly love the story in Breath of the Wild, but like, you know, I think I like, because my thing is I like Wind Waker because I really like the story and the personality of it. And Breath of the Wild's more a different type of storytelling because it's like, you know, you explore and discover the stories around you. And it's less linear, and I like linear storytelling. I'm gonna be basic. I'm gonna play Majora's Mask. Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker. Oh, I don't like Majora's Mask. There's my other hot thing. Majora's Mask is like stupid. It's really hard. It just makes me sad. There, that's my. I like Twilight Princess because you turn into a dog, and any game where you play as a four-legged creature is the best game. You know what's stupid? In Tales of Vesperia, you can turn into any character on the world map except Rapide. Why can't I run around as a little sword dog?
I ask you.
He's a playable character, but I can't run around on the world map as Rapide.
Disappointing.
Like, right? 100% disappointing. It's because I can't talk to people. It's a sword dog. My suspension of disbelief is already gone.
Yes, Essie, you missed everything.
The atmosphere in Majora's Mask is awesome. Yeah, the atmosphere is cool, and I like the music. Like, I don't think it's a bad game. I just don't like it. It's just not, like, something I like to play. Like, I don't like being sad.
No sad.
I like the idea of horror and I like writing horror, but I don't like to be a part of it. And anyone who tells me that Majora's Mask isn't horror is wrong.
Yeah.
Because I have a big umbrella for horror.
Majora's Mask is very existential. Like,
Yeah.
it makes me so anxious to play that game.
It's all about death and crap,
Yeah.
too.
It's cool. Like, that's the thing. The Zelda
It's
games
like-
I played where it's
Sorry,
like,
can I just say that it's
Yeah.
like Silent Hill for kids?
it really is.
It's...
That's got that dread to it. So that was like the one I played as a kid. I didn't play Twilight or not Twilight. I didn't play the Time one, Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
And I think I played
Yeah, we played that together.
Link's Awakening as a kid too.
That one's fun. I don't love the top-down ones. Can I just say I was like incredibly disappointed with the Mario one with the chain chops and stuff? What is it? Link's Awakening?
Like the remake of it.
Yeah, it just didn't feel like a $70 game. It was 70 being like Canadian. I don't know what y'all's prices for games are. It's like no, it's like an $80 game in Canadian money. It's like it felt like a $20 game.
Majora's Mask is scary because one, it's got like motifs about death, but it's also like you have 3 days before the moon smashes into the world and kills everyone. Like,
Yeah.
you're on a time limit.
And everyone's like dancing. It's so off.
It's creepy.
Yeah, it's so off.
It's a creepy game. You get like horrifically turned into a Deku scrub or whatever.
Majora's Mask gave me nightmares as a kid, so let's call it horror for my pride.
It's scary.
I think more things are horror than people let out to be horror. I think we had this argument. Well, at least I had it. People calling the newest Resident Evil not a horror, and I'm like, what else is it? Like a thriller? Oh my god, that's just a different genre of horror.
Right.
Like, why do we have to be so freaking elitist with this genre?
That's like everyone. Psychological horror is a term that was made because they didn't want to give like an award to a horror movie. Like,
Yeah,
it's just horror.
true that.
Do you have any advice for positive LGBTQ representation in stories?
Don't kill off your characters at a disproportionate rate of killing off your other characters. Avoid harmful tropes.
Yeah, it's best to just be aware of what the tropes are and
Make sure to have more than one representative.
yes. Yeah, because like that happens a lot where it's like the one trans character is the representative for all trans.
His name is Arison Truant.
So yeah, it helps to have lots of representation.
Arison represents all trans boys.
Every trans.
Every trans boy is Aaron. Bless Aaron. Bless his little heart and his little wingless self.
We love him.
Soft boy, Angel Uwu.
That is him.
It's me too. I'm also an angel. But I'm one of the fascists.
I'm a wee horror game nerd, so I believe a lot of things are horror. Currently writing about the gothic genre.
Very cool.
Bless.
So we got Arison Truant, who's my son. I don't treat him well.
No, you don't. You're really friggin' mean to him.
When he was a baby, it cut his wings off.
Such a jerk. It was Bone specifically.
Yeah,
He inserted himself into the story just to cut his wings off.
I'm the executioner and exiler. I cut his little dad's head off.
Ooh, ooh.
A woo-secutioner.
Trying to draw a character. Good luck. Ba-ba-ba.
Chop chop.
Chop chop. I can't draw.
Oh, finally, she figured it out. Oh, damn it, I cross-stitched wrong.
You fool!
Time
Any
to
tips for character deaths? I think
Make
we
it
talked
snappy.
about that on the last stream.
Cut them.
It's Bones was talking about last time how like it's
There's all sorts of good ways to kill characters.
yeah.
Like, I was saying that the most punchy way to do it,
Yeah.
the meanest way to do it, and the best way, is to kill them right before they succeed, but don't let them succeed and just kill them. Like, that's the saddest way to do it, because
Yeah.
like they almost get their goal, but then they die. Like, that's
Yes.
really fun. However, that's not the only way to kill a character. Like,
Oh yeah.
there's all sorts of. Okay, Peanut Gallery.
Fine, I won't talk anymore.
Okay, good. Finally, we're free of her.
It's gonna mute you.
You just,
Turn your
you
mic
just
off.
pop off like, yeah. Which, but then I lose track of what I'm saying because I think you're saying something important, but you're just going pop pop pop. I don't know where I was going with anything.
It's like you when I'm talking, you just randomly pop off about something entirely
Yeah,
different.
I know I'm worse.
Yeah, that's
But at least
right.
I'm talking about something other than just going pop 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 pop.
You see how he treats his beloved wife?
Ugh, I'm done. 2 years in, I'm out.
Divorce time.
I want to still live with you and get your money though. Okay.
Okay.
Alimony. I'll cross stitch for you.
Okay. As long as you keep cooking me dinner.
Sounds
Okay.
good. Do you want chicken nuggets tonight?
Sure.
We're getting chicken nuggets tonight.
You should order groceries.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. Those groks.
Get those Crocs. Get those Crocs. Oh man, Crocs are so great. I need more Crocs.
We do need to get you some more crocs.
My trans Crocs are so good.
They're so cute. Guys, crocs are cute.
Crocs are cute. Crocs are as cute as I am. Nah, Crocs are cuter.
Any tips for drawing the same character over and over in a comic and keeping them consistent? Have a turnaround sheet and base your character off shapes that are easy to reproduce.
Hell yeah.
Instead of making it really complicated, like you just break your character down into shapes. And if it's a more complicated character, it means adding more shapes. But yeah, that really helps.
I'll be crying because my family got murdered and he's like, man, my mice peed everywhere. What?
What? Oh, the way you pop off on random directions.
Oh, okay.
I was confused too. I was like, you're not that inconsiderate.
My mice do pee everywhere when you let them out. The boys especially. They're just like, I got to pee on everything.
Piss, 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 piss.
They're like Fado. Boys just love peeing.
Boys love peeing.
Do like boy humans like peeing? I don't know. I know I'm a boy human, but I'm like, I'm a low T beta.
Men,
Men in chat, answer my question.
answer us.
Fellow mans. Do you like to pee on everything?
That's what
Like,
pop
they-
culture would have me believe.
Well, I think pop culture, like everyone's like, oh man, he always misses the seat, but like inside he's like, I gotta pee everywhere. Like he's fighting against his feral urges. It has nothing to do with bad aim.
Maybe I'm trans because I like peeing. Charlie, are you going around the neighborhood peeing on everything again? That's what Bones does all night. He's running through the streets, peeing.
You need to get me a thumbnail so I can upload the
I know.
Dungeons and Dragons.
I know. I have so much work. To
I'm
do.
Ursula and I don't do anything but draw Miku instead of doing my work.
Sometimes I just wanted to draw Miku.
She wasn't even drawing the cat, she was drawing Miku. She was like, can I still draw anime? I'm like, okay, I'll let her do this.
Thank you. Thanks for allowing me.
You're welcome. I'll allow you to do things sometimes.
I
Have
okay.
ADHD.
I probably do. I'm discovering I probably do. Because I'm looking at like the stuff that I have to do with art that would probably take like an hour at the most.
You talk like a mouse.
But in my
Sorry,
head,
I have ADHD too.
but in my head, they take like 3 days to complete. So I'm avoiding them. 'Cause I'm like, I don't have 3 days to put into this project.
Yeah.
I
So you burn through 3 days instead of doing the thing. Yeah, I get you. We're all there. Everyone in chat gets this, right? What city do you guys live in? Because if it's London, Ontario, then I need to know not to touch things. We're very close to London.
we are, so watch out.
I went to London quite recently.
Yeah, we did. We went to London to pick up threads.
We live in Oxford region. So.
Yeah. We're close by to pee on all the things you love.
We actually have a convention in London that's probably gonna get canceled.
I
But
hope it gets canceled because I don't want to go if it's not canceled.
yeah.
Because
But
no.
at some point, man, I'm gonna get the virus.
I'm lethargic. But
Shots,
my mind
shots,
is always
shots,
active.
shots, shots.
Ontario. It's Pea City.
See, we live close to London, and Charles also lives close to London, so all Londons are covered in pee.
It's true.
My
No London is safe.
Londons are piss pots.
You're an Ottawa person?
Ottawa.
Ottawa is way farther away from us than I think it is. I'm always like, yeah, it's like a couple hours, and then it's
Like
like
2
8 hours.
days.
Yeah.
Like you can't drive there in a day
No.
feasibly. It's like further than Montreal.
Yeah.
Like
I do not live close to London. Okay, in terms of like
Yes, you
Canadian geography,
do.
you live close to London.
you 100% live close to London. I know where you live, and I know Canadian distances, and you live close to London. I'm sorry.
So,
I'm sorry. I don't care about your. I live on an island that's the size of.
of a shoebox. I bet you're like half an hour away from London on foot.
on foot. I know exactly how close they are to London.
And it's Canadian close to them.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Canadian close to them.
Hey, Kai. I think that's how I pronounce your username.
I feel like I get into fights with Charles about this all the time, about things being close and
'Cause
far.
If you live in Europe, it's way different than if you live in North America. In North America, everything is like so far apart.
Like, if something's 2 hours away, I think it's close.
Yeah, that's close for us.
Yeah.
If it's 2 hours
If it's
away
2
on a
hours,
highway,
If it's 2 hours, you can do it in a day.
yeah.
That means it's close. The only thing that's not close, if you can't do it in a day, it's not close.
Yes.
Like, if you can't go there and back again in a day,
We're
like-
having an existential crisis in Canada. You are. It's all just farmland.
because you were like, I don't want to live I don't want to live like an hour out of London, like, and go to work there. And I'm like, but that's what everyone does.
That's close, though. That's a reasonable commute. Do you think I should draw my comic structured as a manga or a webtoon?
Why not both?
Why not both? Start it as a manga and then break it up into webtoon format, so you can still print it later if you want.
Yeah. Don't let Webtoon take all your money.
Don't let them. It takes me 4 hours to leave my state. You could probably arrive in France in half that time. Exactly. I'll be walking and sobbing. Where's the end? Where's it?
Like, we live close to Toronto, and by close to Toronto, I mean 2 hours away.
Yep.
Like, to me, Toronto is like a reasonable place to go. Could you even put things on Webtoon? I don't know. It's, you log in and go boop, boop, boop. I'm not the Webtoons manager, man.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for asking questions. It's keeping us busy.
Yeah, I love questions. I love Avo questions. They're my favorite.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to think.
Bones.
What?
Who's your least favorite Avo character?
Oh, shoot.
I know who your favorite is.
I was going to be like, who?
You get 2 guesses, and the first
Oh,
one
it's
doesn't
hard to
count.
pick least favorites because, like, it's probably just a character like I don't care about much. I guess Leah is one of my least favorites.
Leah kind of sucks. She's not cool.
She's not cool. She's not fleshed out enough. Like, she's not even fun evil.
Right?
Like, she's just like
You're just like, ugh.
like she's not even like campy.
No.
Like, she seems annoyed about being evil. You're like, chill, girl. Just be crazy. Like, when I want evil characters, I want Peach and Daisy. Aren't you tired of being nice?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Lula's least favorite, also favorite.
Will's my son.
Go boopity boop. Exactly.
Do 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 do. I don't think I picked a light enough pink for this, but oh well.
Cool.
It's life.
Well, now it's ruined.
Well, don't say that. I'll actually
Oh,
believe
no,
it.
I'm sorry.
I'm in such a bad mood.
I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
What's your various no character's favorite soup?
Let's go. What's their favorite soup?
I have no idea.
What's
I don't.
Lula's favorite soup?
I don't know enough about soup.
I feel like he'd love like a crab bisque type thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Something ritzy.
Lul is what I wanted from Gatsby.
I feel like
Lul would be a great Gatsby.
oh my
Wait,
god, Aaron.
that wasn't on purpose.
Woody? Woody be a great Gatsby?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that tickled you.
Aaron busts 12 tea bags and puts 12 tea bags into a bowl and goes soup.
Are we saying Aaron feels like he would eat like cucumber soup? Like
Does Aaron eat much?
I don't think so. But if he did, cucumber soup.
He likes tea.
Imagine Aaron has a little angel cold and he has a little chicken noodle soup.
They don't have colds.
They get cold.
No, they don't. Stop freaking up with my lore. He could gray. He's always
Fine.
graying and feeling sick.
He's getting a little gray, so he needs some soup
No, he
to
needs
make
a
him feel
rock.
better.
Rock soup.
Rocks. This is a full Starlight chips.
Crunch, crunch.
Watch, watch.
What happens if you ingest Starlight?
You poop it out later. I'm sorry.
Can you imagine being a dragon and just having a beautiful, beautiful personality?
Yes. 'Cause I don't have one right now.
Yeah, he don't. You do. If you were an avo creature, race, whatever,
Yeah.
what would you be?
Oh damn. Shoot. I love the aesthetic of the angels, but like their government is fascist, so I don't really want to be an angel. But
No, like, what fits you best?
what fits me best?
And then you can pick what you'd want to be.
Oh god, probably human fits me best. I'm so milquetoast.
Okay, what would you want to be?
Angel.
Yeah, you'd like to be an angel.
They're cute. Or
Do-
maybe like an angel dragon, like a fluffy dragon.
Oh, you want to be a fluffy dragon.
Yeah.
I mean, you could be a good dragon. But
Thanks.
you're just not spicy enough to
I'm
be a
not
dragon.
spicy enough, and like I'm not snooty enough to be an angel. I
I
don't
don't-
know much about elves.
They're dead.
I was gonna say, that was the joke I was gonna say.
Your
So-
mom could be an elf.
I was gonna say you want to be an elf so you could be dead.
What's your favorite character's third favorite kind of shoe bone? Wow, I love these questions.
I'm living for it.
Could you imagine being a cobbler angel? Like, you just make shoes. It's just your thing.
Be adorable.
You're just like, this would be my hobby.
Making
I would be a
shoes.
great angel, because I just like to do, like, needlepoint and, like, chill.
You're right.
If I was immortal, I would make so much shit.
You just make things.
Oh my god,
make
okay.
little jams.
Yeah, I think I am an angel.
There you go. But what would you want to be?
What would I want to be? Not an angel, because I'd probably get like in trouble for being trans or something.
Oh yeah.
I'd just be a little lady angel. I'll just live it.
I would be a dead spirit nobody cares about.
What would I want to be? A god. I want to be a tallow. I just want to murder
Destroy
everyone.
the world.
Yeah, I want to watch the world burn.
Heck
I guess I could also be a tallow, considering I'm the one who killed all the elves.
True.
If you actually think about it,
Wait,
I am Avo.
Can I be a goat?
Goat. Sometimes I wish I was a goat.
Yeah. The spirit of piss. See, I misread that as spirit of pies, and I was like, very British.
I would like to be a cow because milk is yummy. There aren't cows in Avo. Oh, like, I guess there are. There are cows. They're just in the desert.
Yeah.
We've discussed this before, the desert cows.
We love a desert cow.
I would be a poorly rendered background character with no concrete characters inside. Perfect.
I love it.
I'd be Lul. No, I wouldn't. I'd have to touch boobs.
Love touching boobs.
Not without clothes.
Oh, okay, fair.
You'd have to touch clothless boobies.
Can't do that.
Yeah. And people would. He likes being naked.
Could never.
Could never. I'd be Ekito. Run a
Aw,
bar.
man. Can I be a little kitty cat?
Sure, you can go be a kitty cat. Alright, because then there's the Miran. I always forget about them.
My pen's dead again.
Oh my god.
Amateur hour over here.
Yeah, we still have like half an hour of streaming left.
Heck, what am I gonna do?
I don't know. Wait for it to
Cry.
charge.
My
Work-
runny nose.
Work on the cover.
No.
Wouldn't it be on Photoshop?
Yeah.
Yeah. And isn't it the thing you're supposed to work on?
Yeah.
I want to be Aurora. Perfect. Oh, I get you. Do.
Oh, shoot.
What?
I went to the wrong scene. Hi guys.
Hey guys. Hey
What's
gays.
Hey gays. Hello fellow queers.
What's up with you? What's y'all zodiac signs? I'm a Libra, and that's a Gemini.
Yes.
That.
That over there.
That one over there, Gemini. So it's almost her birthday, and I'm gonna link her Amazon wish list on Discord, and you guys can get her presents. Her birthday is on June 8th.
You buy me a present.
Because we need to get a PO box.
We do.
We need a PO box, but it's hard. Because I have to make Ursula go talk to the post office. Because I'm not doing it. It'd be a worthwhile investment, because then you guys can send little fan arts and stuff.
That's true.
That'd be fun,
That would
honestly.
be fun. You sent us letters. Read them. I've never actually sent something to like someone I'm a fan of. I should do that.
I have. And then they turn out to be a chud later on, and you're like, oh no.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Yeah,
What if they turn out to be a milkshake duck?
yeah, they will.
I would be famous to get canceled. Fellow Libra. Ooh, I'm a Cancer, but many of my inner planets are Gemini. It's almost Serena's birthday.
Oh yeah.
It's 5 days till her birthday, and she's gonna be 2.
Is she a Gemini?
No. She's
Pisces.
No. Miku's a Pisces.
Oh, Miku's a Pisces.
What would Serena be? No, I think she's like the thing
Aquarius.
before Gemini, which I don't know what that is.
Scorpio. No, I know what Scorpio is.
Let's find out.
Can't believe we don't know Serena's star sign.
She's a Taurus.
What kind of dog owners are
She
we?
is such a Taurus. Oh my god.
I think Matica's a Taurus. But she's a Libra, just like her dad.
I can't believe Lear is a Libra.
I know, and Amalthea's the Scorpio.
Right?
They got mixed.
Fado's an Aries.
Oh god,
He
he's
is
such an Aries.
See, I don't feel like a Gemini sometimes.
Yeah,
But
you don't scream
well-
Gemini.
I'm indecisive like a Gemini.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I find just like everything I read about Geminis is they're like, you're a two-faced meanie. And I'm like,
Just getting nagged by your zodiac.
everyone's like, oh, Gemini's evil.
Are you not?
Okay, I may secretly be evil, but I can't tell
She's
you
like,
that.
I can't believe I'm so. They would call me Two-Faced. I'm just so nice. Ursula's so Two-Faced, right?
Dare you?
Ugh, can you believe they would call me that? Charles is a Cancer, and I can believe it because they're gonna kill me.
Oh my god.
I need chemotherapy to get rid of Charlie. Good. Radiation. What are you yawning about?
I'm always yawning.
Yeah, but what about
I don't know.
Two-Faced?
Two-faced.
Two-Faced yawner over here.
That's me.
I'm a Cancer? Oh no. This whole chat needs chemo.
I found out yesterday I was a C-section baby. Same. We weren't born. We were stolen.
You weren't born, you were removed.
I was removed.
I came
I
out
don't mean that serious. There's nothing wrong with C-section.
I came out
Deliveries.
weird. Apparently. I had weird legs or something.
Same. They told me I had really long legs when I was born.
Oh, mine were just weird. What happened to your legs? Why are they so short now?
I don't know. It's an optical illusion, just because I got wide. Ugh.
That's why you had to get thick.
Yeah, exactly, to even it out a bit. We were stolen. I was also a preemie.
Yes, you were.
Did you ever read Linda Goodman's famous book? I have Gemini rising. We are not evil. They tried to put Ursula's legs on the cover of Vogue, but her legs were too long. Exactly.
Little baby Ursula. Feet first. Oh, that's awful. Your poor
Oh, God.
birth giver.
You're born with a hole in your heart.
Oh man, my cousin was too, and I used to bully her about it.
That's so mean.
Yeah, I was a mean kid.
That's right. I was the bully.
Yeah, I bullied other children.
That's right.
It's like, well, you were born with a hole in your heart.
See, kids make fun of you for everything.
Yeah, it's true.
Nothing is
Kids being
sacred.
bones. Oh my god, I was gonna say I kick-started wrong, but I meant cross-stitch. I was born with a hole in my heart, and the doctor just basically said, don't worry about it. I almost killed my mom when I was born, so that's fun.
Oh,
Well-
dear.
Why didn't you succeed?
You failed your mission. Sorry. I'm joking.
Unless. This is the Gemini coming out. I feel like I was born too late because I should have been a Scorpio.
No, you were born too early to be a Scorpio, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I was early, but only by a day. So I would be a great Scorpio.
I wonder what my star sign is actually supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like, if I hadn't been a premature birth. I guess it's not supposed to be anything, but if I hadn't been a preemie, where would I be?
I don't know. How premature were you?
I should ask. I should ask my dad.
Yeah, you should. You should talk to
Don't-
your dad.
Don't come at me with this.
You started it. You started by saying, "Oh, you should talk to my dad," and I was like, "Oh yeah, maybe you should." Lear, do not. I don't love you if you do that. I don't love you.
He's trying to jump on the fish tank right now.
Yeah, I don't love him.
I was meant to be a Virgo, but I was born later. Oh heck.
I could have been a Virgo. Just imagine you at the dinner table, like something horrible has happened. Like you haven't like fastidiously planned something. You're like, I could have been a Virgo.
I love it. Hey Dad, how premature was my birthing? Well, my therapist asked me that recently.
Yeah,
Yeah, because we were...
cataloging things for EMDR.
Yeah. And part of that is talking about the circumstances of your birth.
Yeah. And you were like, circumstance this, and she was like, Ursula, we gotta be serious. She's cried. Like that. That's how you cried.
Yeah.
In your therapist's arms.
I don't know how I got into her arms. We've never met in person.
You drove.
I drove.
You drove to her house. Your therapist ever looks super cozy?
Yeah. She was. Sometimes she shows up and she's like cuddled up in a blanket, and I'm like, same.
Just girls being girls.
Exactly.
Just therapy things.
Ursula's the kind of girl to eat her twin in the womb. And then be like, ooh, I've had a Gemini. It's true.
Ursula has a brother that didn't get born.
I was supposed to have I have an older brother currently, and I'm supposed to have another older brother,
Bartholomew.
Bartholomew, who's stillborn.
Stillborn is just not a great word. It doesn't invoke anything in my brain.
Oh.
I was like, they were stillborn despite.
Oh.
But I know it's like
Despite everything.
born still.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really sad.
It is sad.
We hate to see it. She was also hoping to be a redhead, but here I am. I wish I was a redhead.
Me too.
Because then at least that they would have had a legitimate reason to make fun of me as a child. Can you imagine being trans and a redhead?
Could never.
What a horrible fate.
I've got a there. Sorry, just showing off the
What?
Photoshop screen.
She set up Photoshop.
Did indeed.
Do I have to write a back cover?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why didn't you ask me?
Because I've been avoiding it.
Oh my
I'm
god.
forgetting.
Now I have a bunch of work that I could have been working on
Please write a back cover for
right
me.
now.
Yeah.
No, I'm streaming. This is the worst time to ask me.
I'm kidding. Do it whenever you have time.
Okay, it's never happening. Do I do a different cover for both of them? Does book 2 have a different back cover?
That's actually a good question. I meant to check that.
Oh.
I don't think I can check it from here though.
Yeah, I don't have a copy on me right now. I'd have to go down with Serena. What are you doing? Why are you looking at me like that?
Lear, stop being weird.
He's like, I want to sit on your lap.
Yeah, let me sit on your lap and purr. Is that so much to ask?
Let me wetly drip upon you.
I want to dye my hair again. What color should I dye? Dye your hair purple.
Burgundy.
The kind of purple. I want to dye my hair too. I want to dye it like
Green.
green. Yeah, like a teal.
Really?
I want like a teal.
Oh no.
But I also don't because the green will never come out.
Yeah.
But teal is cute. Maybe a purple.
Teal doesn't work.
I've done pink before, but like I always do pink. I want to do color.
Okay. Well, you need like a warm color.
You think I look better with warm colors?
Yeah. Because you're kind of... I don't know. It's because you have like a warm colored eye. You've got like pretty brown eyes. You just need something that works with the...
Well, purple works. Yeah, I guess purple would work because purple works well with brown.
I mean, it's your hair. I don't care.
It's my body.
It's your body, your choice.
I already lived the green life.
I looked good with green.
You did. You looked adorable.
I remember having my T-Rex hair.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I've only ever done pink and purple.
Yeah, because you're a girl.
I have always wanted to just do like an auburn, like natural red color. I've never done it.
Do whatever you want.
Thank you. Problem is my hair is so dark, so it's really hard to dye.
Yeah, you always have to do it professionally.
Yeah, I'm not bleaching my own hair. I did that as a teenager.
Yeah,
which
and
was
it looked
silly.
fine for a teenager.
Yeah, true.
Not for an adult who goes to work.
Yeah, true.
You had a cute mohawk for a while.
I did.
I did the half shave for a long time.
Yeah, which is cool. I've had purple and blue and green because of the blue.
I can't wait till you turn gray and then you'll dye it fun colors all the time.
Heck yes. I'm working on it. I've got a gray hair. It just has to expand out.
Ursula's like, I want to go gray faster.
Come on.
It's me, I'm like, I want to be 40. You're like, let me go gray. We're funny. We're funny. We're
Did
funny kids.
Did I tell you? I think I've told this story on the stream. Did I tell you how in French class as a kid?
Oh, yeah.
So my last name is Gray, as you probably know.
From my
and-
YouTube channel.
From my YouTube channel. And in French class, when they asked me to write my name on my paper, I'd always write Gris as my last name, as in French for gray. And they're like, honey, that's not how it works.
You're like, no, that's how
No.
it works. It's like when you do medieval times and you get a medieval name, except I didn't get a medieval name because there was already a lady who had my name.
Ah,
So I just had my name. It was just Lady Dead Name.
terrible.
That's an amazing name, actually. Lady Dead Name.
Lady Dead name? I love it.
And I had to wear a princess hat and do a little speech. It's great.
I'm bleaching my own hair if I go for it. I'm not made of money. Fair. Just be safe. Don't burn your head.
Burn it. Burn it all down.
I feel like I've watched so many videos of like hair bleaching gone wrong that I'm like, I will never do it again. I played with fire.
Usually when you're doing that weak sauce stuff, you're not going to do anything
That's
wrong.
true. Yeah. It's only if you're trying to go like really, really light, you can mess it up.
Yeah. I don't like people touching my head. I don't like people...
As for the color for the next Magpie volume, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Didn't we put it down?
Somewhere.
I like green because it's like wicked.
Yeah. 'Cause,
And the
yeah,
next volume slaps.
It
We have to
does
make a
slap.
really good volume cover. I have to work on volume 5 again. I was working on it before I had a depressive episode. I have those, you know? It's great. It's fun. It's hard mode. It's a difficulty switch.
Should I dye my hair this wretched magpie green? Yes.
I love that green.
It's a great green.
I think I had green like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had like that neon-y green. It was nice. I looked cute. It was just at the front. I used to just dye my own hair like a maniac.
Heck yeah.
People always liked it. My hairdresser always complimented my things, but I would just like slather it on.
Yeah.
Because I had blue for a while, but that went away fast. I like the green because it lasted forever.
Highlighter green, yes. Yeah. I remember for a long time, I never did it though. I really wanted to grow. It was when I grew my hair out like halfway down my back, and I wanted to dye it light pink, but I never did.
Yeah. You'll never have your hair that long again.
I know, because it's hell to take care of.
Yeah. No one warns you. Except they do, but you don't listen.
No, because you have a dream of
Yeah.
long pink hair.
Exactly. Then you're like, wow, that's expensive.
Yeah. So I like my hair around this length, like shoulder length.
When I was a kid, I always wanted black hair.
Oh yeah.
I would lick off.
I always wanted red hair, but
You
my
should get
Nana wouldn't
raccoon
let me.
tails.
Oh my god, let's do it.
Live your best life. Let's
Yes.
become scene kids.
Let's do it.
Finally have the money.
I am tempted to get a wolf cut next time I get a haircut.
Do whatever you want.
Cherry red is a favorite dye of mine.
I'd eat your head if it was a cherry. Like those Gusher commercials.
There is glow in the dark green. Oh
I
shoot.
would never get any sleep.
Well, I had for the longest time I used a dye that was like it would glow under ultraviolet light. I got like a pink that
But you
glowed.
never hung out at a glow in the dark roller derby ring.
I didn't, but I did go
Did
to.
you ever go to a roller derby ring?
I've never been to a roller derby ring. I went to glow in the dark bowling though.
Yeah, I did glow in the dark bowling, but I also did the roller derby ring, but I couldn't skate, so I just sat alone in the. Cause you know what, it took me a long time to realize that I have like a problem with my ankles, and I literally can't balance on skates.
Oh.
So like anytime we go to like a skate meet, I would just be stuck in like the kids' room by myself, wheeling around. Or like we'd go on ice skating, and I would have like the little walker. Like if we lived in a world where we had to ice skate everywhere, I'd basically be disabled.
Oh yeah. 100%.
But thankfully we don't live in that world, so I can get around just fine-ish. Just don't ask me to walk in a straight line. I'm too gay for that. Do. Glow in the dark pirate mini golf? What?
Amazing.
Oh man, I loved mini golf, but like no one wanted to play with me. There was a mini golf place in North Bay that we went to like once or twice. I always wanted to go more. Every time I saw it, I'm like, oh, please. Leave. They also had like soft serve ice cream, but the kind that has like the 2 flavors. Yeah, that like twists around.
Love
The,
that.
the 2 flavors, vanilla and chocolate.
Yeah.
Much like there's only 2 genders, there's only 2 flavors of ice cream.
Oh.
What? It's exactly the same.
Oh, you're right, it is.
What? Is there actually only 2 flavors of ice cream, Ursula? Tell me about that.
Yes, clearly. There's only 2 flavors. And you get assigned one at birth and you have to stick to it.
Yeah, you're either a chocolate person or a vanilla person. None of this twisty cones bullshit.
No mint chip.
Sorry, I keep saying the S word. Gonna get us demonetized.
I know.
We're hours into it. We're fine.
With it.
Oh my god, we're gonna have to get a bunch of lozenges for that day.
Oh, you're right. Because our voices are gonna to be so hurting.
Disintegrating.
Yes. If you ever had vanilla orange swirl, that sounds amazing. That sounds like a creamsicle.
Oh my
but
god,
as
you know
ice
what the
cream.
stupidest flavor is?
What?
That Canadians love? Tiger tail.
We love tiger tail.
No, I don't love tiger
You
tail.
don't love it. I'm okay with it. I'll
I
eat
don't
it if it's offered.
understand it.
It's
It's-
tasty.
You won't know what tiger tail is? Black licorice and orange.
Yep, it's
Gross.
Orange ice cream with a little black licorice swirl. It's tasty. It's nice.
You're not gonna convince anyone.
I like black licorice.
Old lady, old lady, old
Listen.
lady.
Tiger's blood? No.
The blood of tigers. What's
I can't have licorice. I just can't stop.
Mom made it once?
What?
Ursula does love licorice. She likes the strawberry licorice
I-
or whatever. The red. It's that strawberry. I don't know what it is. It doesn't taste like strawberry. It tastes
No.
like red licorice.
Yeah, it's artificial flavor 100%, but it's like...
But it's not even like meant to taste like a strawberry, is it?
It is.
Is it?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Wait.
So, well, nibs are like the cherry flavor, and then like...
Wait,
red
they
licorice is
wait,
strawberry.
wait. They
Yeah.
have they're different?
Yeah. Nibs are cherry flavored.
Aren't they the exact same
Regular licorice-
flavored?
No, regular licorice is strawberry.
But they
Guys.
taste the exact same.
They don't.
Yeah, they do.
They don't.
They're not.
Guys,
What?
back me up here. Oh, camera, hello.
Oh my god.
I'm not focusing now.
I thought it was just red.
Camera,
I thought it was just red flavored.
camera. I'm just gonna be blurry for the rest of the stream. Oh, there we go. Licorice is delicious, Eleanor.
They're
They're
right?
different. Nibs is cherry flavored.
They tasted literally the exact same.
I'm not saying they have a very distinct taste, but they're different.
This girl's crazy. Don't let her around children. Matica, quiet.
What's tiger's blood? Is this a different flavor I've never heard of? Or are you guys being silly?
Twizzlers aren't licorice?
What? I
I-
guess Twizzlers is like gummy. It's just gummy candy.
What is it then?
Cause licorice comes from the black licorice flavor, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's licorice. Like, everyone calls it licorice.
Yeah.
I want saltwater taffy, but no one's buying me any.
Saltwater taffy's so good.
Ugh, melts in your mouth, melts in your pants. Sorry.
American candy tastes like plastic, and American chocolate tastes like cigarettes.
Oh god, American chocolate is disgusting.
It's terrible.
I was talking to Chorls about this, and they were like, "Ugh, I don't want your chocolate." I'm like, "No,
We have good chocolate.
yeah, we don't do American chocolate
No,
here.
we
Like
have the good stuff.
we have Cadbury just like y'all."
Yeah.
And then I showed them chocolate bars, and they seemed a little less sus on things. And
Every
American
single-
chocolate is nasty.
Every single time I hear Americans talk about like Canadian Kit Kats and Canadian chocolate, like they're like, man, it's the best.
Yeah, it is.
We do got the Cadburys. Dark
Dark cho-
chocolate is top tier chocolate.
Yeah, dark chocolate is good and stuff, but
Yeah.
like American chocolate just like is so waxy and weird. Like
Marvelous.
it's completely different. Yeah, they were showing me the Marvelous Creation stuff. I bet you could get it at the British store.
I've seen it in there was like a discount store next to my old work that would sell it.
Okay, so
You can find it at like select stores, but it's not like in every grocery store.
yeah. Because we do have the dairy milk bars, which are really good.
Yes. Ursula googling the best chocolates ever. Jelly popping candy.
Canada has some of the best cheese in North America, not in the world. But like, yeah, American cheese is nasty too. The Canadians Canadian milk production is weird.
Jelly popping candy. Weird. That's weird.
In the world does that text say? It's probably lorem ipsum, right?
Yeah, it is. Which is just gobbledygook.
Do 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 do.
I love lorem ipsum generators. I used to, because there's a whole bunch of different ones that you can use. Because in a lot of my graphic design stuff, I need just like filler text when I'm showing designs off to like the marketing team or whatever. So I like going and getting funny lorem ipsums. One of my favorite is like, I think it's cupcake lorem ipsum, where it just grabs like, food words.
It's amazing.
Yeah. And there's a whole bunch of different ones. There's like
American cheese can't legally be called cheese.
You'll bring us UK candies so we can do science? Yes. Let's do it.
I have to give you money so you can get some jelly cats
Yes.
and stack them in your luggage and bring me that jelly cat. I'll pay you. I'm like partly serious because I need these. I need the cute little badger and his little overcoat.
Jelly cats sounds like a food.
It does.
It sounds like a little gummy cat, which I would love.
Eat cat.
American cheese is a very plasticky cheese. That is specifically in America.
Yeah. Well, just cheese in America isn't as good on average. It's because like Canadian dairy production is like super regulated.
Yeah.
To a ridiculous degree. Like there's not really many, like you have to have like a license or something. It's crazy. But because there's like a limit, like all that comes out is like the best. And when you go to America, it's all like Lunchables.
Yes.
Oh god, Americans also use corn syrup instead of cane sugar all the time, and it's so gross.
Yeah.
Like Coca-Cola's nasty in the States. It's even more nasty if you're getting it like from a fountain, and you're in Florida, because oh my god, because then you get the water. Ugh. Not that it's any better here because we have sulfur water too.
Yeah.
In the city. Oh my god, it's the worst. 0 out of 10. I miss, because this side of Canada has really bad water in general. Just gross. But like it's even worse in this town. I want to go back to like Kitchener water, which is like literal garbage.
But it's better than what we have.
Because the US has way too much corn. It's true. I like non-dairy cheese. I don't. I wish I did. It's so plasticky. Like American cheese, you might as well just eat non-dairy cheese because it's like the exact same. I just like stanky old cheese. Okay, I don't like super stanky old cheese, but I really like old cheddar. I like that pungent.
You do. You love an old cheddar.
Oh God, I love cheddar.
See, I like
and I like
creamy
feta.
cheeses. I like feta.
Yeah, I like hard cheese.
Yeah. Or I like
Soft
Havarti,
cheese.
I like brie, I like...
Hard cheese keeps better though, because you can cut out the mold.
It does.
The no-name brand cheese is usually gross though.
Yeah, it's very plasticky.
It's plasticky, but not as bad as the States. It doesn't melt as good.
Are Kraft singles like American cheese?
Kind of. Yeah, it's closer to that. It's like squeezed cheese. If you've ever had that.
Yeah. I'm a mozzarella beach. I do like a good
Like
mozzarella.
Kraft singles aren't even that bad though. I think they're still better than some of the processed cheeses. Like it's still processed cheese. It's not bad for you. It's low fat is what it is. They remove the fat content.
Oh. Um, my work has an ongoing fight
Oh no.
about cheese.
Mhm.
There was an argument that was
Cheese fight, let's
started
go.
about which is better, shredded cheese or getting brick cheese.
Oh, well, brick cheese tastes better because it's like freshly shaven and it's not all dried.
Yes.
But shredded cheese is great for convenience,
exactly.
and it can be worth it.
And what we discovered was that all the non-parents prefer block cheese, and all the parents prefer shredded cheese.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yes. There's also a fight about green olives and raisins and cookies.
Why would you have green olives in cookies?
Okay. About green olives, comma, and raisins and cookies.
I love green olives.
Green olives are good.
I love green olives and I love raisins and cookies. I hate chocolate chips in oatmeal cookies.
You're weird. They're delicious.
Oh, I'm glad that my brother agrees with me on this.
I just love, because I love a crispy oatmeal cookie.
Yeah.
And it's great when you get like a little bit
No,
of like
the
chocolate
chocolate's
in it.
too hard.
No.
It ruins the texture, and
it doesn't.
it ruins the texture. It's so bad. You're
No.
wrong.
No.
You're just wrong.
They're delicious.
Anyone who agrees with her is also wrong, so don't fight me.
You
You're
get a
just
nice-
wrong.
Kind of salty, crunchy oatmeal cookie, and you get little chocolate chunks in it, and it's delicious.
No, it's not. It's like having random bits of plastic in your cookie.
Get good chocolate.
No, it's not melty enough. And if it's too sweet, it ruins the palate. And dark chocolate doesn't go. It's raisins.
What I don't like is raisin. Well, I like raisins in oatmeal, honestly. But I don't like raisins in my butter tarts.
They're growing on me.
Oh no.
I know. I don't like. I love a pecan.
Oh, a pecan.
a pecan
in a butter
top,
tart.
but on top, not in.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
it's part of the butter tart.
Yeah. Butter tarts with pecans, pecans.
I'm gonna miss the bakery we went to last time we did a 24-hour stream. City Bakery.
You're right.
Because I went out when you were writing, and I picked up like croissants and butter tarts.
Oh, pralines. Mwah, amazing. I love pralines. Pralines and cream. Oh, I
Ew!
would die.
You call raisins and cookies squash flies? Why? No one would want to eat that.
Well, not many people want to, anyways.
Yeah,
It's raisins.
it's like ants on a log.
Oh my god, ants on a log. I hate that because I hate celery. The taste. Okay,
Ah.
celery is billed as this tasteless water food, but it has the most overpowering flavor to me.
It does. It's a very strong flavor.
Like, I don't know what people are smoking where they're like, it's celery, it's nothing. It's like, oh my god, all I can taste is celery. Why would I want this with peanut butter?
I do have a fond spot in my heart for peanut butter on celery because my nana used to give it to me as a kid.
Yeah, well, my nana gave me stuff as a kid and I didn't like it, so. Actually, my grandpa used to make English muffins
Yes.
with peanut butter,
Uh-huh.
brown sugar,
Uh-huh.
and cinnamon.
Oh, that sounds so
It
good.
was so good. So yummy. I still do
What
it.
I hated as a kid, but I'd probably love now, was my nana also used to put cream cheese on celery with a little bit of paprika on top. As a kid, I hated it. Now, that sounds delicious.
Celery is weird. Thank you. Thank you all for agreeing with us. Thank you for coming to our anti-celery podcast.
I hate when I eat a chocolate chip cookie only to realize that the chips are raisins. My nana also used to give me just boxes of raisins as treats.
I love macadamia nut and dried cranberry cookies.
Oh, those are so good.
Or macadamia nut, cranberry, and white chocolate.
So good. I love white chocolate. and
Oh,
cranberry.
I love lemon cranberry muffins.
Oh,
Those
those
are
are
like
so
one of my
good.
favorite muffins.
So yummy.
I think Lear is yelling. Oh, he's behind you.
Hi, Lear.
Come say hi to everybody.
Look at the boy.
Oh, we're like 10 minutes past.
Oh, shoot. Well,
Here's the
I
boy.
have to show them the boy.
Yeah, we'll show you the boy and then we'll head out.
Do you have anything to say, Lear? I don't think he does. You hungry?
He's always hungry. He's been getting hungry an hour before dinner
I
recently.
know.
It's so annoying.
We have to put him in a kennel until dinner time. He gets annoying. I love you, Leo. You're so soft.
Such a sweet baby. Lear has a heavy caveman brow.
It's the Persian coming out.
Yeah, the Persian does come out.
Okay, well, we're gonna head off. Thank you all for coming.
Bye.
We'll see you on Thursday. Goodbye.